because sometimes I feel like at the beginning of these live streams, it cuts out the first 10 seconds. Okay, hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Emily, nice to meet you. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm going to be doing a little haul or review, because I've actually already shown these to you guys, but I'm going to be opening up some new perfumes that I got. Now, Arabic perfumes are known for being just like incredible, and I have 4 to share with you guys today. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing of some perfumes that I sniffed in store. I thought they were divine, and I haven't yet opened them up because they've just been sitting here. I went traveling again, so I haven't had a chance to open them, and I wanted to open them up with you guys. We could do the experience together. So yes, I have 4 to show you guys. Now, I just want to preface this by saying these are available in Australia. I know that a lot of my subscribers are watching from America anyway, but to me, I'm Australian, and I know a couple of you guys are Australian anyway. I thought that these would be really difficult to find in Australia. And then a couple weeks ago, I went to Lakemba for the night markets because they were holding the markets there. And I actually realized, because I don't go that direction very often, it's kind of on the opposite side of the city to me, that there are actually so many stores that sell like Arabic perfumes there, and they are divine. The stores have huge range, so many perfumes, reasonable prices. That is something I want to say about Arabic perfumes, is like, as much as it's very luxurious and the scent is very high end, it's actually quite affordable compared to like Western perfume prices, if that makes sense. Anyway, I didn't buy mine in Australia. I bought mine in Singapore at the airport, at Changi Airport in the Jewel. This is from, I think, the brand Swiss Arabian. They do have a TikTok and an Instagram and everything, so if you want to see like their videos and stuff, they are very across the socials. This is not sponsored. I wish. I just wanted to buy some perfume. So when I was in Singapore at the airport, I saw these perfumes, and at the time I didn't know they were accessible in Australia at all. And so I was like, oh my goodness, this is so like exciting for me. I'd never smelled any of them before. I didn't want to buy perfumes blind online, even though I've seen like reviews and stuff. It's very difficult to choose a perfume online just based on other people's reviews, because you really don't know how it's going to smell. So I was there in person. I smelled all the like different fragrances, and I said, thank you. I'm going to go have my little Singapore trip for a couple days. I'll be right back, and I'll buy them when I come back to the airport. And so when I came back to the airport, I'd done a bit of research during those couple of days. I'd gone on TikTok, watched different people's reviews, gotten some recommendations, and I had some ideas in mind of things that I wanted to smell. And I smelt them, and I decided on 4 fragrances. I know it's a lot of fragrances to buy at once, but you know, I'd kind of thought about it for a bit, and they were quite affordable. It was tax-free, duty-free, and so I thought I would just go for it. Also, if you're wondering about the makeup that's on my face right now, I actually did a little get ready with me at it's on my channel if you want to see it. It's like a little get ready with me. It was a live stream that I did maybe like 2 or 3 videos ago. That's the makeup I'm wearing right now, and the lip gloss is from Fenty. It's the lip oil in the shade Frosted Buns with a Z. It's gonna focus. Yeah, there we go. So what order should I go in? I think I should do these 2 last. I'm gonna start off with the perfume oil. Now I don't know if I'm gonna say these correctly, because I feel like a bit of a bogue in the way that I read, but this is the Harem Al Sultan concentrated oil perfume. This had like such highly rated reviews online. If I Google Arabic perfume oil, this is literally the first thing that comes up, and so I was interested in smelling it. What is this packaging? Is this like special? I think it's just the brand. The brand is this, I believe. I can't pronounce that. This doesn't this doesn't sound out with the phonics sounding system that I would be using. I can't sound it out, sorry guys. If you have any tips on how I can say that, spell it out for me phonetically in the comments, and then I can figure it out. Anyway, they're all kind of wrapped in like a little bit of plastic. Fine. Oh my gosh, I can kind of already smell it through the packaging. The packaging is really like luxurious and golden. So it's gold here. We've got some brown, bronzy kind of swirls. I guess this is the same as this, just in another language. And then this is what it says on the top. I guess this is the brand. Mate, these are all different brands. Don't worry. I was going to be like, is this the same brand? I don't know which one's the brand. I think Latafa might be a brand. I think I don't know how to pronounce, but that might be the brand. Let me know in the comments. This is what the bottom of it looks like. And this sticker looks so fancy. I feel like it's like official, like it's legit. Anyway, I smelled this in person and I thought it was divine. I've kind of forgotten what the smell is because it was a while ago that I bought it. Wow, what is this unboxing experience? Is this a sample that it came with? That is so gorgeous. You could, I guess, throw this into your... I'm assuming this has got the fragrance in it as well. You could just throw this into your bag. It says sample, not for sale. And then you could have like the... Yes, there's liquid in there. Can you hear that? So you can have more liquid for on the go. That is... I've never seen that before. Wow, that was nice of them. And then, wow, this is so luxurious. I don't remember the price point for these. I just remember thinking like, wow, this is quite reasonable. If you compare it to Western pricing, it was very reasonable. Sorry, I'm having a bit of difficulty popping it out of the packaging. But yeah, I had a couple of things written down. Obviously, I didn't buy everything that I wrote down. I just bought the ones that I thought smelled the nicest. So this is the perfume oil. It looks like it is made for a queen. It is so luxurious. I'm assuming that I just will spin this open. And there's this glass stick. Wow. I don't even know how to describe this. I just dropped a little bit on the actual bottle itself, so let me just wipe that up. I don't really have descriptive language for the perfumes. I just kind of wanted to open it with you guys because honestly, what am I going to say? Like, it smells like, pretend it's like a floral scent and it smells like roses. I'm going to just sit here and say it smells like roses and you'll just think of a generic rose scent. But obviously Arabic perfumes are way more complex and layered and elite than that. So I don't really... Wow. It just smells... This one's a little bit floral, a little bit sweet. I have nothing else to say about it. It just smells really nice. The closest thing that I could compare it to, and this is like definitely not what it smells like the way a million times better version of Britney Spears' Fantasy. Like there's a note in it that's similar to Fantasy. I don't really know what to say to describe this. It smells really beautiful. I think that what's going to have to happen is you're going to go on Fragrantica and you're just going to have to search it up for yourself. But this is the first one that I bought. This is the first one that I was certain about. It smells amazing and yet nostalgic in some way. There's something about this that's familiar. I don't know why I said I guess the reference to the Britney Spears fragrance is because there's something about this. There's a note in it that is similar to that. And that's, I guess, why it's a little bit nostalgic, but it's way more elevated. It's almost a little bit fruity, but without being too fruity because I'm not really a person who likes fruity fragrances. Oh, I should tell you guys what fragrances I like. So I like in general, I like gourmand scents. I like sweet scents, and I'm talking sickly sweet. I like sugar, pink sugar from Aqualina, sickly sweet. Something in this is similar. That's what it smells. It's like a little bit like pink sugar from Aqualina. It's got that like vanilla in it. I can definitely smell like, I'm not gonna even describe it. This is a waste of time. Anyway, I like gourmand scents. I like sweet scents. I like a little bit of a citrus, like a fresh scent, like lemon or orange, something fresh like that. I also like a rose scent. So there are some floral scents that I'm into: rose, gardenia, and jasmine. I'll probably like my top 3. I can go for a tropical scent. This could be interpreted as a tropical scent. This is just special, guys. It is really nice. I am glad that I got it. The bottle kind of clashes with, not like that there's a huge theme going, but it doesn't really like match the rest of my perfumes so much because they're more like Western style bottles. But I just think in and of itself, it is a gorgeous item regardless, even though it doesn't really go with my like typical color scheme. it just smelled really, really unique and beautiful. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try that. So my first perfume oil as well, actually. I've never had a perfume oil before this one. And I think this one is beautiful. So you know what, let's describe the bottle itself. It's got a red jewel on the top. The unscrewing cap is just honestly a glass stick. That is not a dropper. It's just a glass stick. And I guess you would wipe that or dab that on an area of yourself. The actual bottle is a frosted glass, and it's kind of like a circle or like a blob shape. Oh, that was a terrible description. Anyway, we've got this red jewel on the front, and then the bottom has this geometric pattern with red jewels all over it, and it's even got this little stand at the bottom, which is so luxurious. Oh, and there's little details on the bottom. This is gorgeous, and I can't believe I own such like a fancy looking thing. It's amazing. This next one is maybe my favorite. This will forever remind me of my Singapore trip. This kind of reminds me of the bar in Singapore. I'm not sure if it's called Atlas. Anyway, I went to this amazing bar. I think it's called Atlas. And this kind of reminds me of that bar in terms of its design of bottle. This is, again, one of those fancy stickers on the back. This must be a verification thing. I believe the brand is Latafa. And this is what the actual bottle looks like. They had quite a few fragrances from this brand that I smelt, and all of them were gorgeous. However, this one really, really spoke to me. When I imagine in my head what an Arabic perfume should smell like, this is how it smells. This smells like what an Arabic perfume in my mind's eye would smell like. Wow, that was luxury. Let me do it again. Dun dun dun. This is very luxurious. I love the design of the box, how it's on a purple velvet tufted kind of soft piece here. There's a card down here. Oh, cute. So this one is called, that's from the website if you want to search it up. Oh, it has details. I'm going to read it out to you. So it says, top note, bergamot and pink pepper. Heart note, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, jasmine. Base note, vanilla, amber, oud. Those are all things that I am saying yes to. Also, I want to say pink pepper is another scent that I really enjoy. I know that because my one of my favorite fragrances is Glossier You, and that has pink pepper in it, and the pepperiness of that is so unique. I wear Glossier You all the time. I literally have like almost used up an entire travel size spray version of it. I really like when fragrances travel, like the travel edition isn't a roll-on. I really like it when it's a spray. Like I really like that this is a little pss, pss, rather than a roll-on. I just feel like it's more hygienic. Anyway, that is the luxurious box that I feel like I should keep, because that was a really gorgeous like presentation there. Anyway, I would say that if you imagine an Arabic perfume, you know, that luxurious rose kind of scent with oud, this is it. The bottle is very, very pretty. I'm not going to spray it on myself, because if I spray all of these perfumes on myself, this room is going to be so overpowered. This geometric kind of packaging, the way that this panel is, reminds me of the bar Atlas in Singapore. If you've searched up that bar before, or if you've seen it before, it's really, really gorgeous on the inside, and this reminds me of that interior decor. It almost is a bit like 1920s, 1930s, almost like metropolis-y. Anyway, whoa! That is fancy. That is really, this is gorgeous. So the actual bottle itself is purple. It is a soft matte texture. That is part of the bottle. It's like embossed. The lid is weighted. This is heavy, and it has this most gorgeous piece on top with the brand's logo and the branding. The actual bottle itself is glass, and then this is a metal plate. Actually, it's as cold to touch. If this was another brand, like I can imagine so many brands would just put a bit of bit of paper on the front. No, this is like a high quality metal panel. And this is the scent Amethyst from this range. I know they have a couple of fragrances, but Amethyst spoke to me the most. This is really, really beautiful and will forever remind me of that amazing trip. And the scent of it is incredible, like absolutely divine, this one. So yeah, this is probably my favorite from the ones I'm going to show you, but still, I think some of the other ones that I'm about to show you are also very, very exciting. So let me get into that. So I have these two. These are both from, I'm assuming the brand is Camera. They are siblings to each other. So this is the original, and then this is its younger sibling or second iteration. I'm not going to be very good at pronouncing these, but this is Camera from Latafa. So the same brand I'm saying as this one. Let me open it up so it's less reflective. This is such a luxurious day. I don't know, it's a bit wild to sit down and open 4 perfumes back to back. But I guess I did treat myself on holidays to 4 perfumes. So that is the result. There's a little bump on the top, but that's probably just from travel. I probably did that. These were bumping around in my suitcase. I was very grateful that none of them broke. Anyway, are you ready for some fine presentation? So we have this black box with gold detailing around it. And then on the side, we have that same kind of like, I feel like it's their authentication kind of logo. Yeah, I just wanted to try Arabic perfumes for so long. One of my colleagues at work, he always smells really, really good. And I always chat about fragrances with him. And he actually, I think, was wanting to get this fragrance himself. I didn't even know. I would have bought 2, but at the time that I went, I didn't know that he was after this one as well. I would have bought one and he could have paid me for it back. But anyway, wow. I think I just bumped it. Hello presentation. This is amazing. I'm thoroughly impressed. There is a little bit of like, I don't know what to call it. It's a little bit, I want to say dirty, even though it's brand new. Here, I'll show you what I mean. It's very pretty, but there is a little bit of like, I don't know what has splashed on it. Can you see that? It's got like, I think I just need to give it a wipe. It might have been in the packaging for a long time. Also, something I will say about the last Latafa perfume is I really love how this panel on the bottom, like typically they're just like a sticker stuck on the bottom. This one is printed really nicely on the bottom of the fragrance. That's perfect. And this one isn't even printed. It is a little metal panel glued onto the bottom, which is beautiful. This is, I think I might wear this tonight. I'm going to a 21st tonight, and I kind of want to wear one of my new perfumes. I'm a bit excited about it. This is supposed to be a almost dupe for the Kilian's Angel Share. That is definitely a fragrance that has been on my list for ages, and I really want to buy it from Sephora when it goes on sale. Here's my drama though. It is never on sale and in stock. Every time a sale happens at Sephora, it goes out of stock, and it drives me nuts because I really want to purchase it, and I have a gift card to purchase it with. However, every time a sale rolls around, it's out of stock. So I've been waiting for it to come into stock. However, in the meantime, I'll be enjoying this. And now I kind of feel like, should I use this up before I even purchase Angel Share? Because they are quite similar. Well, I think they are. Anyway, this bottle is also quite similar to Angel Share in that, like, it's kind of that liqueur inspired. It is supposed to be reminiscent of the crystal that drinks come in. But yeah, this is more of a, sorry, I'm just trying to scrub it because it is, I'm going to be honest, like it is dirty. I don't know if you can see. I'm not sure why. I have no idea. Oh, but the scent of this is so good. I'm going to spray this onto my jumper. Oh, wow. This is really nice. Is there a thing in here saying the top notes and stuff like on the bottom, on the last one? No, I don't think it's gonna say. I really liked how in the last perfume there was like that little note. No, it doesn't say. There is like a little panel up the top. I guess it's so that when it is fitted together, the perfume doesn't bump around in there too much. This is a really gorgeous thing as well. Like this packaging, this is metal. It's like, this is cold. This is a back piece. You can see my whole desk, all my makeup brushes in the setup, but that is really gorgeous. I feel like I'm not supposed to like leave it out like this. I'm supposed to leave it out like this. Like, I feel like I should keep it all together because it's like almost like a store display for your little house. For your house, you can have like the display. I think it's gorgeous. The scent of this, oh, I'm gonna do a terrible job of explaining it, but it's like a sweet alcohol. That sounds not that good, but like a gorgeous expensive brandy that you would get at Christmas time. It's got a spice to it. It's definitely a gourmand fragrance. It is really, really yummy. My descriptors of this are not going to match what it actually smells like. I really recommend you go online and read on Fragrantica the top notes of this. This is Camera from Lattafa, and it smells delicious. The bottle itself is actually really gorgeous as well. Let's talk about that. So it is heavy glass. This is plastic. This is glass. The glass has this kind of cross-hatching design across it that follows through and meets the lid that matches it. It also has these lines going down the side, and these do line up with the design on the bottle. So it's nice because the bottle and the lid, when they line up, the cross-hatching and the lines all meet up as well. The liquid itself is this golden bronzy kind of color. On the top, we have the logo, and on the bottom, we have the details like this. And then on the front, we have the name of the fragrance. So I'll show you the last one now. So this one is the sibling to the one that I just showed you. So I think they're gonna look really nice together. I think they're gonna smell really well. They're kind of within the same family. And I don't always feel like I want to get sibling perfumes. It's pretty rare that I actually do, to be honest. Like my signature fragrance, I guess you could say it's Chloe. It's just the one that I've gone through like multiple bottles of Chloe. There's no other fragrance other than Chloe and Pink Sugar from Aqualina. From Chloe, I mean the original Chloe. There are no other perfumes that I've gone through multiple bottles of other than Chloe and Pink Sugar. And I've smelt the, like, what do you call them? Like flankers? The variants of Chloe, and I've smelt the variants of Pink Sugar. And they're nice, but they just don't the way that the original does. However, I did get the second one of this one because there are only 2 in the series. And also, this smells really nice to me as well. And I was standing at the store, tossing and turning, like, oh, should I get it? Maybe not. Oh, I'm not sure. I was there. It was like, the deal was pretty reasonable because it was duty free, and with the conversion rate and all that, it was like quite reasonable. Sorry, 1 second. Felt like my lip gloss was not as poppin'. I needed a bit more. Anyway, yeah, I just felt like when in Rome. And so I did get the second one because I did like both scents, and I was really like, I didn't want to not get this one, but I also really liked this one. I don't need to justify it to you. I liked both. I could afford both. I got both. So this is what it looked like. Now this one is very similar to the original. However, this one is supposed to have a note of coffee as well. If you know me, I'm into the scent of coffee. So I did pick up this one. Here's what the front looks like. It's the same as the other one. It just says, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. Qua? I'm not sure. Sorry, guys. I feel a bit embarrassed because I'm really butchering it. But if I Google it, it also will be difficult to pronounce because it'll just say letters. But very similar packaging. This one just has that variant word on it to show that it's the other one. It, of course, has this little authentication thing. I think it's cool. It's so, like, 3-dimensional. Wow. Technology, man. And then this is what the back looks like. So it again has this like wooden looking base. This one is a darker wood than on the original. Oh my gosh, it's gonna have that nice presentation. I totally didn't even realize it was gonna look so nice when I dun dun dun. This one looks beautiful. I mean, they both do, but this one I kind of like how it looks against the brown. The actual color of the liquid and back piece are slightly different as well. Oh no, the glue's coming apart. Let me push it down so it stays stuck a bit longer. So this is what the, maybe I'll put a blob of glue to keep that stuck together. So that's what the back panel looks like. That is what the little presentation piece looks like. I will keep them like that. I think they look really nice displayed like that. And I mean, I already have the setup. This one has a little bit of a smokier base. Can you tell the difference? See how this liquid is a little bit darker in color, or maybe it's not that much darker, but the actual glass itself is a darker color. So that's really gorgeous. The top is still just the same kind of like clear plastic. And with that gold panel again on the top. Let me show you. Oops, it's not clicking. There you go. Same as the last one. The front of it says this, so it's very similar. It just has that word that I can't pronounce again. And then this is what the bottom looks like. Now this is very, very similar. It has just some slightly different notes, which includes the scent of coffee, but it's also a slightly darker bottle, which I wasn't expecting. I thought they would both be the same, but I do like that they've put that little variant there. Maybe that's why it looked different in the little presentation as well, because I thought it looked darker because it was a little bit popped out, but it does look intentionally darker. Anyway, I'm not going to describe this one to you, and I'm not going to spray it on me, because what's the point? I'm just going to say, like, it smells the same, but like I can smell a bit of coffee. Like, my description is not going to be as good as Fragrantica, so I would definitely recommend going on Fragrantica and reading their review instead. But yeah, that is the 4 fragrances that I purchased. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any recommendations of other Arabic perfumes, I'm definitely open to recommendations. Leave them in the comments down below. There are so many that were there that I thought were nice. However, I didn't want to get more and more and more. So I just chose these 4 as my top 4, my favorite 4 from the ones that I smelled so far and for my current preferences. But yeah, open to suggestions. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know anything about fragrances in the comments down below. I am all ears. I love a scent. I feel like in the beauty space right now, fragrances are trending so much, and like I feel like there's a huge growth in the fragrance space at the moment. So yeah, chat about fragrances in the comments below. If you want to find me anywhere, I'm at EmilyTitch20. I post mostly on this platform here on YouTube and on Instagram as well, but I do post sometimes on other platforms as well, and I'm at EmilyTitch20 on those platforms also. If you want to like subscribe to me, it's always free here on YouTube. However, if you want to contribute to me as well financially, you can also subscribe, like a paid subscription here on YouTube. And it's just so that you can support me extra if you would like to. You don't have to do that. I will always be here chatting as per normal for free anyway. But that is just like a higher level tier subscription, and you can just check that out down below and become a paid member of this channel. Hit the join button down below if you are interested in that, and there are all the details there. Otherwise, I will catch you next time. Appreciate you watching with me here today. Hope you have a wonderful day, whatever you're up to. And hopefully you get to smell some lovely Arabic fragrances in your life sometime soon, because they are luxurious and gorgeous, reasonably priced in my opinion, and like beautiful to look at. And there's a very wide range of different scents. You don't have to just go for something gourmand or floral or whatever I'm into. You can get different fragrances that suit loads of different tastes, and they're all scrummy. Anyway, scrumdiddlyumptious. I will catch you later. Bye.